Police officers in Kiambu County have detained a suspect in connection with the murder of an 8-year-old child and stabbing a house girl. The suspect was arrested while he was on the run when he fell into a hole. Confirming the incident, Kiambu Police Commander Pius Muathi stated that the suspect tried to kill the child's mother, but she managed to escape and to get help.
Yes, so we rushed, we dispatched our officers to the scene, and preliminary investigation at the scene, we found that one Grace Wanchikumuo, who is a resident in Denderu, came from a place of work, and upon opening the house, she found a man who tried to drag her inside the house, but she managed to escape. She screamed. That alerted the neighbors, who also rushed to her rescue. When we left at the scene, we found that one juvenile male and one juvenile aged roughly around 8 years was lying. The body was lying in a pool of blood, lifeless, in a pool of blood, with a deep cut on the neck. We also rescued one female adult, aged 19 years, who was taken to one of the private hospitals within Denderu, and thereafter rushed to KU Referral Hospital, where she is admitted in serious.
Now, Public Service CS Moses Kuria has issued a warning to public universities grappling with a severe financial crisis. Addressing over 1,000 new board members of 107 government corporations, Kuria noted that the government will no longer tolerate financial mismanagement in higher learning institutions.
And my brother, Professor Machogo, is really, we really need to give it to that man, because he has really faced the bull by the horns. He is slaying the dragon in terms of mismanagement of our public universities, in terms of transforming the way we finance our public universities. And so therefore, I'm also asking public universities, which are also state corporations, the government is doing its part, the president is doing his part, the minister is doing his part. Now it's up to you. There's no excuse. There's no excuse for not having prudent financial management. Through the new financing scheme for our universities, we are sure that our universities can be afloat. We are sure that our universities can break even. So therefore, I want to call all the members from the councils, from our universities, and all of us really, to really put special emphasis on this issue of financial prudence.
Now, women in Isiolo County have conducted a vigil to commemorate victims of femicide in the country, aimed at creating awareness on sexual and gender-based violence. Now, during the event, participants observed minutes of silence after reading aloud the names of femicide victims in the country. A joint statement by the Isiolo Advocacy Network Group condemned the increase in cases of violence against women, as they called on authorities to speed up investigations into the already reported cases.
According to the statistics, we see that 1 in every 40 women have undergone GBV from either their intimate partner, from the relative, and it is very alarming. It is very alarming. So we call upon our legislators, our national government, our county government, and also the DCI. The DCI first on fast tracking, in getting the evidence and making sure that the perpetrators of these cases have been arrested, so that the the person who has died can get justice, and also for all the other cases that women have been undergoing GBV, for them to get justice.
The importance of this session is to ensure that these names are not just statistics. These are people who are loved by their families, people who mattered, and they'll continue being people even in death.
Tuko na huzuni sana. We are not happy because you come to realize that people were made to profile like girls wanataka pesa za raisi, women's they wana entiziwa na pesa. To speak the truth, hii pesa to ukipewa utachukua kwa raisi. It's not must to work hard ndo upewe hii pesa. It depends na huyo mwenye anakupea na intentions gani. Now they are saying wameharibia Airbnb jina. Airbnb is where you go, you make even business deals. So it's not bad if you want privacy to go and do your private things there. And it is not must that nikikuwa company there, you expect something in return.
It is our plea that a president be set to end these senseless killings of women and girls. The Jabdu Africa and Isiolo Advocacy Network remains in solidarity with all survivors of gender-based violence and their loved ones.
Now, traders in Kisumu from Jubilee, Uhuru and Kibuye markets are divided over planned demonstration set to take place tomorrow, with one faction strongly condemning the demonstrations to ouster city manager Abala Wanga from office. Another group has planned demos fueled by Wanga's style of leadership, accusing him of gross misconduct and abuse of office.
Nesikia mambo ya demo ya Wednesday. We as Jubilee Market, we are not part of it. Hatuna mtu yote ambaye amekuja kwetu eti tunataka nyinyi muende kwa nini kwa demonstration, ama barua ingi yoyote ambaye imeletwa kwetu hakuna. So kama iko maybe ni wale wengine na sio wafanyabiashara katika Jubilee Market.
Kwa majina naitwa Kennedy Sande na niko hapa ili niongee kwa niaba ya wanasoko wote hapa hivi vile tuko hapa. Jambo ambayo inatukera sana ni jambo ya demonstration ambayo inakuwa siku ya Jumatano. Hatuko hapa katika hilo jambo. Sisi tunampa backups kubwa sana bwana city manager pamoja na Profesa Anyang' Nyong'o wetu ambaye anatupigania wakati yote. Wale wanyonge wote ambao wako hapa katika soko zetu hizi ndogo ndogo, sasa wako na nafuu. Makatels wanataka kutukanyaga hadi siku gani? Hatutakubali hiyo mambo ya makatel. Hatutakubali. Na tunashutumu hilo jambo katika jina la Mwenyezi Mungu kwamba hawana nafasi hata kidogo. Hawana nafasi hata kidogo. Washindwe! Wakemea katika jina la Yesu apate kushindwa. Washindwe! Sisi tuko hapa na msimamo mmoja kwamba city manager akae kidete wala sirudi nyuma. Bwana profesa akae kidete wala sirudi nyuma. Kwa haya yote na
County government of Machakos has adopted a cashless revenue collection system to tackle tax fraud. Now, speaking after presiding over an induction ceremony of county invoice officers in Machakos, Deputy Governor Francis Mwangangi said that the government is keen on increasing revenue collection and weeding out cartels.
Wafanyabiashara wetu katika kaunti letu la Machakos, tafadhalini to avoid shortcuts. Tulipe kile tunapaswa kulipa kama kodi. Na jambo la pili ni kwamba kuna wafanyabiashara wengi, karibu almost half of the businesses being transacted hapa Machakos County zinatoka nje. Nairobi, kwingine kule kote katika taifa letu wanakuja huko. Na wengine wanakuja usiku wa walipi. Sasa tunasema ya kwamba tumekuwa na manpower ya kutosha. Kuna chief officers wetu, kuna waziri wetu wa trade. Sasa hiyo team sasa ni kitu kimoja, kuhakikisha ya kwamba sisa amepewa ile yake. na pia tumejua ni shida zipi zina affect wafanyabiashara wetu katika maeneo la wodi zote zikiwa 40 katika kaunti letu, tuweze kuzijua na tuweze kujua tutasitatua namna gani. Benki Kuu ya Dunia inatueleza ya kwamba kuna ile kiwango ya around 6 bilioni 6 tunapaswa kuwa tunakusanya katika ushuru wetu, na serikali kuu yetu inatuambia a similar sentiment, na ukiangalia kwa wakati huu tutakusanya less than 2 billion. Sasa tunaona hiyo iko chini kabisa. Ni vizuri tushirikiane sisi wote as one team, tuone ya kwamba we are doing what we are supposed to do.
Now, the East Africa Local Authorities Cultural Association has officially kicked off today at the Jomo Kenyatta International Stadium in Mamboleo. Kisumu Deputy Governor Matthew Owili flagged off the games, flanked by County Sports CEC Beatrice Odongo alongside other officials from their organizations. Now, the regional games attracted over 700 participants who will compete for top honors in different sporting disciplines.
Help integrate East Africa is through sports, because there's nothing that brings us together like our sports.
Right, that does it for us here on Trending News on Lookuptv. Thank you so much for your time. My name is Brian Amwai. Let's do this again next time. Do have yourselves a lovely afternoon.